that term loosely. David Pollock from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And he's right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not pretty. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive play. How do you bounce back? How do you get...
So he's just got to do a better job being patient. And I think the guys around him also have to step up as well. They need to run the football. They need to get that controlled passing game going on early to get into a rhythm, as you said, to help this guy get into a good headspace here early and turn the page from what happened the last time out.
He'll pull it on the read. At midfield, he's got room. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the first down, another set of downs. They need to figure out this plan and how to stop this quarterback.
He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. Finds his man. It's Armour. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. And the Buffaloes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Leaves it with the running back. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top.
You know, this is a running back who wants the ball, and he wants the offense to run through him. Really nice job there in the 3rd down of this opening drive for his offense. I can't wait to see what kind of game this guy's going to have.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess, and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Cup.
There he goes. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. The Buffaloes with the 1st and 10. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Get it out on the screen. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How you're going to finish strong throughout the season. You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup.
Touchdown, Bucs! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And that is what a team of this caliber is expected to do, right? They've got a better number beside their name by all the metrics, by a talent standpoint, coaching standpoint. They're the superior team, and they just drove the ball in the first possession of the game, and they looked like it, scoring a touchdown and asserting their dominance.
They'll line up to go for 2. To throw, it's awesome. Firing to the right, complete. Into the end zone for the 2, and they push that lead out to 8.
I love the aggressive play calling here on this opening drive.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? The returner will field it and try to do some business. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Florida's offense will have its first possession of the game. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass in coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
The Gators trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on second down. Fires to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They come to the line facing third and long from the 25. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. The Gators will call on their punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Fair catch called for and taken. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run and play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Quarterback making adjustments. Looking for a man. It's awesome. Complete to the right. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Buffaloes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Takes the handoff. It's Armour.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. And he's wrapped up on the pick.
And they'll take over first and 10.
Wants to go up top on first down. And they can't make the connection. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Off-play action. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. Here's the handoff. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Illegal blocking.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. And the Gators decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. That ball will make its way. They'll mark it dead at the 15. The give to the back. Got the first down and more. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. On first down, here comes this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. It's complete. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on first and 10. Under fire. Got it in the middle. It's Strickland. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's awesome. Got his man on the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Let's see what they've got on second down. From the gun, running back gets the give. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Thought maybe they would consider the field goal here, but the offense is staying out there on fourth down. A little too anxious to get started on the outside, and that's a false start.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here comes the field goal unit. And the holder will place it down on the left hash. A 47-yard try coming. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Quarterback and running. Up in the pistol. Quarterback on the keeper. Got room to work. Breaks into the open. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they play.
Good enough for a first down.
Guys, Colorado has the lead here. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. So first down here as they go back to work. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll do it himself. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. The Gators come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to power their way ahead. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Nestled just inside that right upright. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on the...
Turning it on! That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Pass completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. On the run, it's Armour. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's awesome. Finds his big tight end. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The Buffaloes are moving quickly down the field. The give to the tailback. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Strickland. And he won't quite get there. But boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. And the Buffaloes are facing 3rd and inches. Wide open downfield. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Colorado! They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Big one this week in the SEC. Heck, they're all big ones in that conference. Miami is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join Vinny Testaverde and Gino Torretta in the pantheon of greats to play at the U.
Wants to throw on 1st down. The sure hands, it's McCarty.
It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Oregon State. Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should see.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Grab near the sticks. It's Knight. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
And the Gators with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking to throw, it's Hagan. Quickly out to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Rush is on him. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Gators send out the punt unit. And the punt will hit at the 7. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Quickly complete. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. Rides the back and leaves it. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. And the Buffaloes in a good spot here with second and short. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Looking to the big tight end. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. And they've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. The Buffaloes trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Pushes ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buffaloes! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole. And it was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They march 79 yards on the drive and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Dropping back, it's Hagan. Throws to the wideout. He makes the catch. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. To the air on first down. He's got it down the middle. And he goes down after making the grab. Picked up a few, but he's still short of the first down marker. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Gators want to crank the tempo. Looking to throw on first down. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? After the incompletion, they go back up top. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And the DB right with him to knock it away. And the Gators line up to punt it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. He hurls one deep down the left side. Makes a grab deep. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Bucs!
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he made the extra point without problem. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to pass, it's Hagan. Fires left. Grabbed on the outside, it's McCarty. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Fires into traffic, intercepted. Bringing it back. The 20. He's out of bounds at the 9-yard line. The pick, the return, and the offense will be threatening.
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down, right before the half. You want to go get some points, but now you've set the other team up in a position to maybe get more points as the first half's winding down.
This offense has been running up and down the field, and here they are, first and goal, a chance to tack on another one before halftime. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it, and it's been that way all day. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
I don't know about that play call, man. Your quarterback's already thrown 3 TDs in this game, Pollock, but let him cook down here.
Yeah, I mean, trying to show some balance, but he has had a great day. I trust him. This is a good situation. I'm going to put the ball in his hands, and I'm going to let him throw this football and get a touchdown.
Making side adjustments here. 3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Colorado! All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
They want to see if they can score the deuce. Dropping back, it's awesome. The throw to the outside is complete. He's not going to make it, stop short of... line, and they are unable to extend this lead any further.
38, Florida 3.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the offense has had enough. They'll take a knee and wrap up this first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far today in Boulder, and welcome in to the halftime update. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. And with that, let's send it back to the guys more than a mile above sea level at Folsom Field.
And the Buffaloes will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best players are touching the football as often as possible. You recruited these guys. You got guys out of the portal. You put your faith in them to make plays. This is a time to go out and do it.
He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line.
At the 33. Good enough for a first down.
They go to the ground. Fights off a defender. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. The Gators with a second and short to keep this drive moving.
Brings up second down.
Handoff to the single back. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss.
Third down coming.
Looking downfield, it's Hagan. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. The Gators will line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They'll start this drive going to the air. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's McCluster. Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down after making the big catch, but not before he picks up more than 40.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
This offense capable of exploding at any moment. Now they're set up inside the 30 with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
That is an example of a defender just stepping up and making a play. You just gave up a big completion down the field. That's not going to happen again. That's not happening on my watch. Right away, that D lineman decides to go after the QB, and he makes a big play.
And the Buffaloes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They'll run it from the gun. plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. Give to the back. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. So now on comes the field goal unit. He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth, man. 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Gators sending the offense back to work. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that 1st down.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They're setting up the screen. Nice move to keep running. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Back in motion. Try to clear the picture. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? And the Gators come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Back to pass. It's Hagan. He lofts one down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Gators will try to pin them back with the punt. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Now on the return. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They'll try the run. There he goes. Solid run. Picks up 6 and gets it to the 28. The Buffaloes can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Going to the running game. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Here's the pressure. Makes the catch. And he's got enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 34. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Give to the running back. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. They'll leave it with him. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. And the Buffaloes look to keep this drive humming. Off play action on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's McCluster. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. Looking downfield on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Wide receiver comes in motion. Dropping back, it's good. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's McCluster. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. 2nd and goal coming up. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Tight end now in motion. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Buffaloes! Fit it in the window for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, the big top 15 battle is underway, and it's been very interesting so far. Auburn has the lead right now, but I'd hold off on that celebration over at Toomer's Corner for the moment. This one is not over. They're up by a field goal over Texas. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. That's now 200 catches in his career.
It's so impressive because of his dependability. This guy has been consistent, David, week in, week out. He shows up, and he makes plays.
And it's easy to coach a guy like that. Consistent, does the work, catches the football, you know where he's going to be. That's why he's got 200 catches.
Guys, Colorado has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth-quarter comeback. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Bringing the heat. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
How about this defense? No mercy. Listen, I know we're up big, but they are still hunting, still flying around, still chasing, still making life really miserable for this offense.
Now third and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Field to throw. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Gators will send out the punt unit.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. They'll go to the ground. Breaks into the open. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Looking to throw. It's good. Oh, they're after him. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. The quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front, they could not protect him well enough.
The Buffaloes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's McCluster. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. Makes the grab. He'll come through on third downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. The give to the back. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Man, getting to this quarterback is pivotal. You saw it last drive, way too much time. They score a touchdown. Nice job on second down. Anticipating the pass, playing the pass, getting the sack, and now forcing a difficult third down.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. And it slips just inside that right upright. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires one high and deep. He's got it down the right side. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. The analytics nerds say the goal was at least 4 yards on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
You got to love a defense that just is flying around and having fun. That's what these guys look like, right? All game long, everything has gone their way. And here we are early in the 4th quarter, and they are still bringing their A game, getting a sack on that last one.
And the Gators now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Now the play fake. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And I bet the frustration meter for this offense is so high. If you can't keep your quarterback upright, it's hard to move the ball. It's hard to score points. This offensive line has not protected him at all, and that's why so many sacks keep happening.
The Gators will punt it away on 4th down. Let's see what he can do with it. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that.
And they'll bring him down after the long completion, a chunk play for the offense.
Well, it really just feels like they are trying to make a statement to everybody in college football. They've got a lead, they've got it late, and they are still putting it on this defense. They are still letting it fly. They're airing it out, trying to light up this scoreboard.
After that huge play, they've now got it inside the 30. It's 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. Defense holds their ground. Pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. They'll run play action. Caught over the middle. It's Henderson. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Buffaloes will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll run it here on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Buffs! And they take it in for 6 more points. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take. Turning it on! That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Under fire. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking left. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Gators will bring the punt team onto the field. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Motion from the wideout. Back to throw. It's good. Got the quick pass. He got it out to the 34-yard line. Not enough for the 1st down. Let's see if they punt it away. And the Buffaloes will punt this one away. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. He makes a fair catch. Couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Finds his tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. On target. He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, 2 really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not. And that demonstrated itself today. The higher-ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations. They've got so much talent. They look good today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.